Aloha, Priscilla. Tell us about it, Shades. Hey, we are back once again, friends, to tie up some loose ends in DS1. As if you missed the first episode, I never beat Priscilla when I did my original run of Dark Souls 1. And so Tim and I are going back and forth between every death to try to get back into the painting world and beat Priscilla. Tim, why don't you bat lead off because I ended the last episode, so it's technically your turn right now.
Okay. Also, I typoed that message. I was just doing a test. And, yeah. This is just, yeah, we just have the boss here. And after this, it's just going basically right to Anor Londo.
It's possible we do this entire challenge in the span of this stream. When are we playing Winnie the Pooh Home Run Derby? Is this a real game, Steve? I feel like Steve knows some like obscure games. It's entirely possible this is a real game he's bringing up
Jeff,
to me right now.
Don't lie. We all know you picked up a copy of that at the swap meet on Saturday.
Steve, I was at a flea market a couple of days back while I was in Honolulu, and I saw some obscure games. I picked up Spice World on the PS1. I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to enjoy this, but I want the novelty of saying that I own the Spice World game. Winnie the Pooh. I'm looking up Winnie the Pooh Home Run. Oh my God, this is a real game. Oh my Lord Almighty.
Why would Steve lie about that? Do you not trust Steve?
You know, it's not that I don't trust Steve, it's just I trust myself to be a connoisseur of baseball video games, and I'm disappointed in myself that I did not know this game. Kind of breaks my heart that you don't trust me. I'm sorry, Steve, forgive me. Gomen nasai, Steve.
He's a shaken. Aww.
How long does he stay that way?
I don't remember.
How can I trust that apology? Gomen nasai, Steve Kuhn.
Just willingly missed me.
Do they have Dark Souls in Hawaii? I don't think I saw a copy of Dark Souls out there. I saw some really obscure, like I saw Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii, and I thought about picking that up. But then I had to have like a coming to Jesus moment about like, I feel like I've played enough Sonic and the Secret Rings in my lifetime. I don't necessarily.
In a sense, they do, because I technically played it in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's him. Tim played it on his Steam Deck.
Like very
briefly. Did a good job with Spice World. You gotta heal up here, Tim.
There was just a long enough delay between the dodge and recovery. Oh, he's staggering. I don't know what triggered that.
Close it out, Tim. Close it out. Finish him off.
What? I just went through him.
Tim, I swear to God, please close it out. Oh my goodness, thank you, Tim.
The sword went right. Did it clip through him, or did I just miss?
You whiffed. You whiffed is what I saw.
It looked like it clipped through him. We'll review the tape. Oh.
I came up with my squad for my Pokemon regional team. Let's hear it, Steve. I want to hear. Hit me with the team comp.
What is the actual regional for you?
Yeah, I remember him bringing that up in chat a while back. I forgot when that was actually happening. Was it coming up soon?
Wouldn't it be funny if I made it all the way through? Oh, this
weekend in Milwaukee.
Okay.
All right, good luck, man. Good luck.
Wouldn't it be
Is it
funny
both?
if I made it through into the painted world and beat Priscilla instead of you?
Maybe that's the poet. I feel like there was like a weird sense of poetic justice if that ends up being the case. If like this whole thing was my idea, but I'm not the one who closes out the Priscilla
Yeah.
fight. There's a weird poetic justice to that. Good luck with the regionals, Steve. And is it also? I know you're doing the game, but is that event also the cards? Do they have like a card version of the tournament? The Pokemon TCG, as the kids would say. Oh, you should level up when you get a moment here. We're holding a 50K stack. I think it's the video game TCG and Go. I'll battle you in TCGP, Jeff. What's up, Chris? How are you, man? I was uh I was watching some NBA clips last night, Chris, so I wasn't watching any streams, but I saw you going late into the night last night, Chris. You were playing what, Fallout or something? I also saw you finally got the group together to do that tabletop session. Again, I just got back from my trip, so I haven't been catching up with everything, but I saw you got the tabletop session going. I hope that went well.
Oh, was that a stream thing?
Yeah, they had like a group before. I saw Chris had like his pals. They all had their own webcam view, and they all did like a tabletop session. And I
Oh.
think Chris was DM of that one. Sorry you didn't find a girlfriend, fam. Hey, fam. Sometimes you gotta take the. It's all the more reason for me to run it back and try again in Iceland. I was just telling Steve, Chris, I was at a flea market in Honolulu looking for some retro games, and we found some gems. I got Spice World on the PS1, the Spice Girls video game, and let me tell you, I played it for like.
Oh, you already
15
played
minutes,
it,
and I played well.
or you
there's
booted
not
it up
much-
at least.
There's not much to play of that game. Let me tell
Sure.
you. Spice World stream when. Here's the thing, Chris. I thought it would be like a funny ha-ha thing to own that game. But when you play it for like 10, 15 minutes, you're like, okay, I feel like there's not much more to this.
I played the game.
So that's like not really a boss, right? That guy
Nah.
that's on the bridge.
They
That's
don't
how it goes when
respond.
you with a lot of retro stuff. I did pick up Battalion Wars on GameCube, and I also picked. Maybe I even have them right here. Here, hold it. While you're playing, Tim, I'll show my flea market video game haul.
You know what
This is for
this,
Steve.
Jeff?
What's
You gave me an idea that we should have a smaller game frame view, but also like a larger frame of us, so that for these moments of like showing off stuff.
I
If that makes
have
sense.
Spice World on PS1. I picked up Battalion Wars on GameCube. Has not aged gracefully. I remember loving Battalion Wars. I played like 15, 20 minutes of it. I'm like, ugh, kind of clunky controls here. I picked up True Crime Streets of LA, which is not a great GTA clone, but it's one of those ones that's like, I don't think they're ever going to port this ever again, so I should own it. It's like a game I enjoyed, but definitely not the best of like sandbox GTA clone games. And speaking of GTA, I picked up Liberty City Stories, which is again like, I don't know that they're ever going to port that game again, so I felt the sense of like,
I think we had the conversation where like we didn't realize, or at least I didn't realize it was on PS2.
yeah, Liberty City Stories originally a PSP game, and they brought it over to PS2. I've only ever played GTA 3. Whoa, now you've never played like Vice City or none of that, or San Andreas? Maybe I should use my channel points for Chris to chrono stream GTA games then. I'm in the cool club. Chris, I keep meaning to
Uh-huh.
learn how to use channel points to like request you to stream games. But as you know, Chris, I'm too much of a boomer to understand how half this stuff on this platform works. It's like, yes, I understand I need to redeem the channel points to request you to stream a thing, but it's like let me first figure out what that means.
I want this guy to jump.
I remember struggling with this section.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Tell
There
me
he
next
goes.
time I'll demonstrate live on Twitch. Yeah, it'll be good for the entire community who's like me, too much of a boomer, like too embarrassed to ask. I'll bite the bullet for your community.
All the boomers watching the retro gaming.
Steve, if you're still in the chat, we'd love to hear that team comp for your Pokemon regionals.
And also, like, what is the setup for that? Is it just like, or parameters? I guess. Like, is it? I presume it's. Oh, almost had a player swap here. I just missed. Like, I presume everyone's just like at a specific level with a specific set of like bracket of, because I know like the Pokemon, at least from what I recall, the community had like their own brackets of like certain Pokemon are in certain brackets or whatever, like legendaries or overused or whatever.
I also think I usually play Pokemon games solo,
Yeah.
but I think some of the newer games they do it so that regardless of what level you are, they make it so all your Pokemon become 50 for a multiplayer battle.
Right. Back in the day, it was just kind of the Wild West where you could just battle anyone at any level.
The Wild West.
I didn't need to hit that, but I wanted to. I don't think I've ever used a Divine Blessing in this game.
What is it? I don't think I've ever used it.
It's just a healing item. But, like, you have Estus Flasks. What do you need a Divine Blessing for?
Yeah, if it's just a healing item, anything that's not the standard healing item, you know?
Yeah, it's just a one-off item, so why use this? Got one more Gargoyle.
Do you have to get past the gargoyle to just get to the painting?
No, but it's there. It'll just...
Well, I would say get to the bonfire so that we at least secure
Oh,
a
right.
clear path.
Yeah, there's the bonfire all the way at the bottom. We could do that. That one's fine.
Does he follow us down?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, see ya. I've never seen that. I do have to
I'm
fight
gonna-
him.
Oh, he's here. Uh-huh.
Okay, I have enough.
Are you just going strength?
Sure. Just more damage, why not? I've realized not that it really matters that much, but we didn't get the large ember to allow further upgrades. But if we're just abandoning this playthrough after Priscilla, then it doesn't matter.
Where would the large ember have been?
In the depths.
Where's the depths?
Right, right below Undead Berg. That's like pretty far away at this point.
Was that past the spider lady?
Before that, like instead of going, it leads to Blighttown.
Okay.
Let's just ignore these guys. Fine, I won't ignore you.
Yeesh.
I did that for you.
Golly. All right, so I'm tagging in here. I'm going into
Yeah.
the painted world.
Yeah.
That's right, Chris. Oh, I did see, Chris, you were playing a bit of Bloodborne. It seemed like you started you were halfway through a playthrough or something because you were in that academy area. I watched a bit of that. I was thinking about your guys' stream when I was playing Bloodborne. Yeah, because I saw like I was doing whatever. I was watching like some NBA games or whatever, and I saw Bloodborne Day 1 that you were streaming. I'm like, oh, is Chris starting a new playthrough of Bloodborne? But then I saw, okay, it was New Game Plus. I did get so far so quick. I have been using a guide for certain spots. I won't pretend like I've been going in blind. Oh,
Oh wow. That one didn't count.
no. To keep with the integrity of what we're doing here, I will tag you in, Tim. I did not realize there was a guy behind that. That's what you get, Jeff.
He homed
That's
in
right.
on your back.
All right, Tim's back in here. Again, this is like, you know, I tag in, I make one free throw, and then I go back to the bench, you know?
He's the pinch hitter.
Yeah, the pinch hitter.
We need this guy to sub in just to make the free throw, and he misses. Well, we'll get him next time.
Are you gonna fight all these dudes in here? I feel like I remember just
I've done
avoiding
it,
all of them.
but yeah. I'll pick up the armor, because why not? I don't think we're gonna use it, but it's
Is
an
it even a
option.
good armor?
I like it. It's just heavy.
Wow, these guys aren't messing around.
Because I took damage up front, I didn't expect to backstab. Well,
All right, I'm tagging back in. I didn't get to sit in the bench long. All right, but that's why I was so concerned about getting to the bonfire, so at least we'd have this,
oh, for sure. Yeah,
and
we'll
not have
hit
to
a
go through
bonfire
that
anyway.
ceiling section again.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm gonna hug along the left wall and nothing bad will happen. Nice try. He still got me. There's a bonfire immediately upon entering the painting world, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You say this is a good armor set coming up right here?
Yeah. I don't know if we'll use it, but it doesn't hurt to pick it up.
Oopie doopie. Were you holding anything? All right. We are closing in on the one boss that I did not originally beat in my first playthrough of this. We are going to try to beat Priscilla here and now. What if it just takes me to like Bob-omb Battlefield?
I wonder if
You got this. What's up, Magic? How are you?
there's a mod that does that, because I know there are those mods that like swap between Mario 64 and other games and stuff.
I'm gonna just be upfront. Like, when we did this in my original playthrough, this was an area you couldn't go back into. Like, we left the painting world and
No,
you
you
couldn't
can
go
come back.
back into it.
You could come back.
I thought I tried, and it didn't let me.
I don't know why that would be the case, but I've done it before.
Well, then I've been deceived by game UI yet again. Yes, it's an IG reunion in the chat right now. Let me see if I remember the way here. I remember... Okay, it's up these steps. Oh, Chris, by the way, how did your interviews go? Like, before I went on my trip, I remember you saying you had a few interviews lined up. I'm tagging you in, Tim. let me catch up with my IG fam here. I forgot what stream I was watching, but I remember you saying you had a few interviews coming up. They filled the slot before my set. Aww.
Oh, that's fortunate. Was the position even up long, as far as you're aware?
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. So for the one for tomorrow, is it a company you feel good about, or is this you know? A lot of the openings I've been seeing has been like, I don't have strong feelings about this company, so I'll submit my resume, but I'm neutral on this company.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it would be hilarious if I get the job for the company tomorrow. Like, in what sense? Like poetic justice, or like you don't have to say what it is if you don't. We have to be secretive about it for now. It would be a cruel joke from the fates.
Oh,
Oh, I think I know. If it's what I'm thinking. If it's what I'm thinking, you might be reunited with some other IG folks.
we're already
Well,
toxic.
obviously. Because I think some other people who were... Okay, yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck with that one. Are you actually going into the building? Or is it like a video call interview?
No.
I might be pushing my luck. Okay. You know what, Chris? For producer roles, I've been seeing a lot of what you're seeing. It's like... It's a lot of just senior level things that are available. And it's like, I don't know. I'll apply. But I feel like...
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of senior levels, and I'm just like, I don't think I qualified.
Okay, I'm just gonna Ultra Instinct my way past these guys.
That's fine.
Just straight up.
They will follow
go
you,
cool.
but I don't know where they stop following.
Yeah, at some point they gotta give up. Ah. Meet the qualifications, but there are a lot more senior people out there. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jeff saying he's gonna
Oh,
ultra
boy.
instinct immediately runs into guys.
It's coming back to me that this is not an easy... Got him. I saw one in that big Discord for like a live producer. And I submitted my resume for that one, so we'll see how that one goes. I'm hoping my time on World of Tanks gives me a bit of an edge.
Good. Granted, you weren't producer, but it's still like
Yeah, it's live service game.
adjacent.
You know?
Yeah. I forget where that door open is. Maybe it's down below.
You know what stings, Chris, is that I saw a few openings for like a QA lead or like a type of QA specialist, and I was like,
This is
oh,
that.
I could apply, but I feel like I want to stay on the producer path, and I don't know if going back into a QA role leads me astray back down like the QA path, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't want to let's make it sound like I'm trying to poo-poo on being a QA lead or a QA specialist or whatever, but you know, I worked hard to get into a producer role. Want to stay down this road for a bit, you know?
Yeah.
That's like my plan B. If things get tight, I'll shoot for associate level prod or QA manager roles. Yeah, you're basically on the same mindset I am then, Chris. It's like I could do it.
All right, Jeff.
But
Open it up for us.
I've gone down this road for this long. I want to stay down this road for a bit.
Part of me is like, not look for jobs in game dev and just any sort of job, and then just go indie. Just like in my free time, just try do stuff.
That's my plan C is non-industry. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
I forgot which of our former IG pals said it, but like the only way to truly find job security in game dev is to get out of game dev, which is
Oh yeah. Like I know.
depressing to think about. But
I don't know if you saw, but this at all, but there were a bunch, like hundreds of layoffs at EA today, I think.
today,
So, yeah. So
golly,
yeah,
it's not
great.
100% true. My first layoff was when I worked in business software. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it's not that it doesn't exist. It's just they just love to do it in games. They can't help themselves.
These guys follow for quite a bit, huh? Oh boy, it's a party out here, Tim.
Yeah.
It's everybody's having a good time out here. What if I just run back to the bonfire, reset this situation entirely?
That does it as well.
We're real bad at running businesses in game dev.
Yeah.
You know, this weird thing that game dev is going through is kind of not the same, but similar to what happened in 08 with Midway. And then that's what spawned like Phosphor, Iron Galaxy, Robomoto. And I think, you know, amongst the group of people at IG, there's like some of us that are like, man, who's gonna be the next person that makes the next thing? And I don't think any of us like want to do that because we've seen how bad it is to like, you know, run a business and then like things go south. Were these guys here? I don't remember this group
yeah.
of jabronis.
Yeah, this is the only place they're in. They have these sort of guys in Demon Souls.
Do they spawn back in?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna waste my time fighting them
Nah.
if they're just gonna.
So the thing we need to do is go down into the well. Yeah, part of like starting a thing is one having someone with business experience,
Yeah, like
but then also like actual capital to like fund things.
you said, go into the well.
Yeah, it's in that courtyard area. Like the unfortunate thing is like So I have a friend who just recently purchased the company, his previous employer. So he quit his job, and then him and a coworker of his decided to just buy the company he was working for. And unfortunately, like for games, like you kind of just, because there's no revenue up front, you're kind of just, for a long period of time, you kind of have to have some way of funding it. So there should be that well to the right. It's like behind those trees.
Oh, do I need to jump down from here? Oh, I see.
Yeah, there's a ladder. That guy's just waiting for you.
Oh yeah, my friends are down here.
Your friend, the wheel.
Big Wheel from Spider-Man is down here.
Weird, they only have like the small wheels. There's no big wheel in this game. No big wheel representation.
Are you still holding off on playing Bloodborne, Tim, until they get a proper remaster going?
I think so.
Do you even still have your PS4?
I never had one.
Oh, okay.
I have a PS5, but the game doesn't necessarily run better on there. I mean, it's only slightly, if anything.
What was the Switch 2 thing that they announced? Duskbloods or something? That it's like
yeah.
definitely not Bloodborne, but totally Bloodborne.
All right. So what is our approach here? Because these are not fun to deal with when you don't have like a good shield or anything.
Oof.
He got off his wheel before I could hit him.
Should we have a shield for this? Can we one-hand the big Z?
We can.
Oh, speaking of a shield, we do have a shield. This
Yeah.
one.
It's better than nothing.
I feel like I use this shield just for the buff of the stamina.
Oh,
not
yeah,
actually to use
100%.
it as a shield.
Yeah. That's how I almost always use it.
So I'll hug along the left here.
Yeah. Oh, you're... Oh, okay. You survived.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. There's gonna be more of these guys down
Oh,
here,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, these guys stink.
So those are illusionary walls. Those like flat ones. But I would try to like avoid breaking too. Yeah.
Would you avoid breaking too many for the sake of not having these guys gang up on you? Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to get at?
Yeah. Just to kind of keep only a handful on you at a time, if any. Like, you don't want too many of them swarming you. Okay, we need that key.
Is that what we needed? Are we free to leave this place?
No, no, no. That lets to a side path that we could use. But there is a crank in the set. Ha! I've never seen one of those fall down there. So there's a crank to your right on the pillar, and that's what you need to turn. And over there where the torch is, that's like the exit, which is like just a ladder back up. And that path just leads right to the boss.
Well, Tim, I did my part. Is this for the sake of this bonfire?
Yeah. Just so we have more Estus. Because why not? So we just did this whole section without you fighting the boss, right?
Yeah, when she prompts you to leave, I just said, okay, I'll jump off. Because I didn't know, like,
Right.
she wasn't hostile, so my choice was just to, like, okay, I'll just follow her directions and just leave. She ended up being the only boss I didn't fight, so we're here to right that wrong, and for me to have the proper experience of beating her.
I'll just do this optional guy then.
You should go for the boss, Tim. Because again, it's like poetic justice if we do all this and I don't get to fight Priscilla. There's a weird poetic justice to that.
And then we do this, and then we run it back.
We'll run it back for Ornstein and Smo.
No, we start over.
So, yeah, it's a different build every time.
I didn't realize how much this guy would hurt me.
What's your best DS1 build, Tim? What weapon do you run that you consider the most fun you've had? One of my producer friends, oh god,
Jeremiah.
King Jeremiah, I don't remember this guy.
I think I forget if you need to be human or not.
I was saying one of my producer friends from IG, he was telling me that his favorite DS1 build was like, there's an electric spear or something from Sen's Fortress he was telling me about.
Yeah.
And I think I tried it out once, and I'm like, this is a pretty cool weapon. Why is this guy's head just a dingus?
Well,
The walk away, the walk off.
I wanted to at least fight that guy.
Don't shame him, Jeff. The real final boss.
Everyone whiffed there.
Chris, have you ever done like a Souls Games Chrono stream? I'll need to find the archive of that if you've done it before. Oh god. Not yet. Ooh, buddy! Ooh, that's what I'm using points on, buddy. Am I going the right way?
Yeah. It's just straight at
Okay.
the end of the path.
I remember there's a bunch of... but no full chrono. Bloodborne and DS3 at least. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a dude just to the right here. Nice try. And I think there's a big guy at the very end.
Yeah. I thought he was on the bridge, but I guess he's not. Like, he's there, but
I think he's...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he spawns in by that door.
I don't
just to
know
be-
where he comes from. That's what I was saying.
See, now here's the problem. I've been playing so much Bloodborne that I instinctively think I can just roll through certain attacks, and that's definitely not the case. What that guy went
That went
flying
over,
for no
yeah.
reason.
I did do a dual wield build at one point where I had so that King Jeremiah guy, he has like a whip, like a spiked whip that applies bleed. I had that, and then some sword that also applies bleed. So I just kind of dual wielded a sword and whip, and that was fun. I don't know if it was my best, but it was definitely a fun one.
I saw someone. It wasn't a speed run, but he did a no-hit run of every Soulsborne game. So
Okay.
the three Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and I think Elden Ring. That was I didn't watch the whole thing. I just kind of skipped to the end to see his satisfaction of like
Yeah.
finishing the full thing.
I wonder how much prep time to even get through that sort of thing, like, or how many attempts.
It's ultimately just like I say just, but like
Yeah,
it's mastering 4 games, right?
yeah, which it's not just speedrunning, it's like speedrunning with extra challenge as well, or not speedrunning because you're not doing it quickly necessarily, but you're doing it in a different way.
Oh, so this is where those guys spawned in.
Yeah,
I
thought
thought
it was,
they
I thought it was
came up
earlier.
behind me, but do these guys come back? I can't remember.
They do.
Oh. It's just kind of empty calories to beat these guys then.
Does he? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Thanks, Nightbot. Putting in work in the chat as always.
All right, Jeff.
Uh-huh.
What if I just jump off the edge?
Tim, try to maintain the integrity of what we're doing here.
It just won't count. This is the funny thing.
Who art thou? One of us thou art, and if thou hast
Skip. I'm not here for dialogue. So, you can cut her tail off
Okay.
and get a weapon.
did as much from thee, why dost thee hide
I don't
the
recall if I've ever done it.
water?
I think I did. There you go. I cut
Booty,
the tail
booty,
off.
booty. Hmm.
Sorry, Jeff.
But why? What's it?
It didn't count for you.
To this day, I still have not fought Priscilla.
And you never will.
Yeah, it'll never happen. So now what? Do you just jump off like I had? So when I first played this, I just jumped off without fighting her.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You just jump off now? Not. It seems like nothing changes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, what kind of weapon does she give? The tail, that is.
It was a dagger. But like her bustle lets you make the scythe, which is a fun weapon.
Her what lets you make the scythe?
The soul that she drops.
Oh.
Because you never did any of the make boss souls. Oh, right. Okay, good. Yeah, you should be able to go back in.
I think I tried to use a homeward bone and then it didn't let me.
Oh, that's probably why. Part of me wishes they had a... I kind of wish they had a way to do like a boss rush, or at least like fight bosses. Yeah.
How are we doing on stream time? I guess for a victory lap, let's head toward Ornstein and Smo.
Yeah. Which means I have to run back across the bridge. I probably should have just like stayed on the other side.
And the challenge for this video is basically done, friends, but we don't want to end the stream here, so let's head toward Ornstein and Smo and let's just see how far we get.
I'm just gonna try to avoid these. We'll see how far we make it. As long as this guy doesn't block my path.
Jeez.
He must have walked off the ledge.
Oh, did you get souls from him?
Yeah. 1,300 souls, so it must have been him, the big guy. So if I die here, I think you spawn back at the painted world.
Well, I feel like I remember using the homeward bone, and then it put me not in the painted world.
Huh. Yeah, so I don't
rewatch that footage.
Yeah, I don't remember then.
I feel like I remember using the homeward bone. It did not put me in the painted world. I got tilted, and then I was like, well, whatever. I guess we'll never fight that boss. And I still haven't. To this day, let the record show, I have never harmed Priscilla.
It's not like a difficult boss by any means.
She goes invisible, right? That was
Yeah.
that was the big thing.
Yeah, but like you just watch for footprints.
I'm starting to think Jeff doesn't want to fight her. There's a weird, because when we originally streamed this game, I looked online to see, like, did I miss out on anything cool? There's a weird subset of the Dark Souls community that is, like, adamant about never hurting Priscilla.
So you did it by mistake. Or unknowingly, you
Right.
didn't hurt her. that wasn't even an option.
Because she's the only boss in this game that's like an anime girl boss, right? So it's like this weird part of the community refuses to ever like hurt her. Like they get to that part and they just walk off that platform. Now, if I remember correctly, we can't go straight through those doors yet. We got to take the side path, right?
Yeah.
And I think we can get the Havel armor set along the way.
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
I forgot the timing of that one.
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with Giant Dad?
What?
Okay. So there's like a meme build that people made in this game
Go
called
on.
Giant Dad, where you have... See ya. Where you wear like the giant armor, which is what those giant knights were wearing.
Okay.
And then you wear a Mask of the Father or something, which is one of the masks you get from the pinwheel fight.
Uh-huh.
And then you use the Big Z as the weapon. And it's just like, turns out it's like one of the best, like, tanky, powerful builds out there. But it's just like fully leveled up endurance all the way to like, I think maxed out or something ridiculous.
I remember there's a Dark Souls content creator who always wears the Mask of the Father. Is it based off that content creator, or is it just
I don't know.
meme build? Okay.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Will I get up this ramp without in one
There's
try?
a dude shooting arrows in some spot here.
Yeah, two.
Oh.
I feel like there's some weird delay in my button pressing.
The delay is that we're using the Big Z sword. That's the delay, Tim.
No, like my my roll or something just feels off. I don't know.
Well, it feels that way for me, but I'm like the guy playing a
Yeah,
bunch of
that's-
Bloodborne, so like.
I don't know how I did a jump there. Okay.
Bonfire immediately to the room to the right, right? And maybe even Sunbro?
Yeah. Left.
Okay. Is Sunbro here? There he is. Oh, you might as well kindle this one, right?
Yeah.
I guess between this bonfire and the other one we were just at, it's like equivalent distance.
Yeah, but this one you don't have to unlock that front door yet. So we'll have to unlock the front door. So I'll still kindle this because it'll just be worthwhile. Let's see if I could just skip the roof.
You don't want to talk to Sunbro?
That's for
I know he's
you.
not going to tell us anything.
How do you do?
You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. You left me with.
I've done 0 summoning. Right?
Really are. If
Did
I
we?
didn't
No,
know-
we didn't do any summoning.
Was Sunbro the final summon?
You really, if I didn't know better.
Right? He's there for
Yeah.
there for Gwyn, right?
Yeah. I don't recall if I've ever summoned him for that fight.
Oh, Havel armor set? You gonna pick that up?
Yeah, let's do that. We don't need it, but
In Bloodborne, the parry system is to shoot your gun, like, just at the right moment as an enemy is
Yeah.
attacking. But me using the giant axe, I always just two-hand the axe. So I've just been completely neglecting the parry system of Bloodborne. And it has cost me at some points in the game. Oh, one of these is a mimic, right?
yeah, it's that one on the left.
How can you tell, by the way? In the original playthrough, you told me that there was a way to tell.
Yeah,
Is it like breathing or something?
that's one way. Another way is the chain. So on these ones, the chain is sort of curled,
Uh-huh.
but on this one, it's curled outward.
Oh.
And then they kind of just did away with that in Dark Souls 2, and they're just like, you know what? You're gonna be surprised by mimics and traps and things. At least from what I recall.
Do we have enough stats to put on the Havel armor set?
The
And
answer is
and have it
no.
not be a fat roll.
Oh, well.
Oof.
That's a normal roll, so it's not the worst. That's a
Oof.
yeah, with the helmet. That's a slower roll, but not quite the fat roll.
Is that the standard roll though?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave it to your discretion. I'd probably have 2 of them on if we can still have the fast roll.
Yeah, I just like the fast roll. Which is we have plenty of no, we're
What does it require? Strength or stamina?
endurance.
We still have some souls items in our inventory that we could burn to.
We should be
Oh, we have Havel's ring. We have Havel's ring. We don't have that equipped right now.
No, we have it. Yeah. That's what this is.
Oh. Oh, damn. Even with the ring, it's tough. Damn. Damn, dude.
We do this. Okay, we could do that.
I thought Havel's ring would solve all our problems. Golly.
No, unfortunately. I forget where we're capped.
In terms of still having the fast roll.
It's a quarter of 124.2. I don't remember what that is. I don't know the math of that offhand. I'm not doing that math right now.
Yeah, I don't want to pull out my phone for that math.
Do we have enough to level up? I forget this game doesn't show that. It does in Dark Souls. Short.
You could burn one of our souls
Yeah.
items. Like, we're not going to use Quelaag's soul, right? There you go.
I'm just gonna burn them all. More endurance?
Yeah.
How many more can we get? Is it enough for a level?
Yeah.
Is this enough? No. I don't think we have enough from these, but we'll use them.
I wish the UI was just easier about, like, hey, just burn these 4.
Yeah. Just let me get through this menu a little quicker. Or just like select multiple things and burn them.
That's short.
We'll just kill a guy.
Kill one guy. One souls, please.
I mean,
These guys
I
have a
need
cool
more.
armor set.
We can get it. It's right in the room straight ahead,
Eh.
but it requires going around. Is that enough for the level? It was, I think it was only like a few hundred. Yeah. If I did this, that's too much. I already felt it.
Yeah.
Because he started slowly moving. I'm like, nah, it's too much.
That's probably that works.
It's still too. There we go. It's something. I'll just fight this guy and then try the stairs. Oops.
You gonna one-hand the big Z for now?
Nope.
Oh, you're gonna try to do the shortcut?
I forget where to start the jump.
I've never successfully made this jump.
I've done it many times. It's just one of those. Just requires the right timing. Yeah.
Jeez.
And getting, because the camera's just not gonna be helpful.
I remember you told me about this shortcut, and I tried it maybe like 4 times, and I'm like, never.
Yeah.
I've had my fill of trying to make this jump.
Oh, turns out it's a
Hey!
lot easier. So we can. I'll just open this path just to make it easier. I didn't expect to aggro this guy immediately.
Yeah, there's another one down there by the chest as well.
Can I just avoid this guy?
I think he doesn't come toward you if you keep your distance. If I remember that guy correctly. Jeez. Well, you opened that door at least.
Yeah, I'll open it for you.
Put
Now
me in,
you
coach.
gotta-
I'm ready to play.
Yeah, now you've got a clearer shot right for the goal. For your one attempt at Ornstein Smo.
Everybody gets one.
And you'll do it in one.
I don't think this guy follows far. I'm gonna try to get past him. Well, that answers that question.
Bit painful.
I could open the door. Or I could just head for Ornstein and Smo.
I'll leave it to you.
Alright. Revisiting my old friends. My favorite boss fight ever in video games. Look at the size of this lad. Absolute unit. There's no way you don't got this. Smo got them pepperoni nipples, dude.
It's just the armor. It's the Batman nipples.
If I remember correctly, Ornstein was... My successful attempt at this was me taking out Ornstein first.
I would say that's easier.
Oof. Ornstein got them hands. I'll heal right here. Let me think about how this needs to happen. You see, he's not a machine, he's a man. I got one hit in. Delicious.
Camera just unlocked immediately.
Did you try to parry him?
No. We'll just backstab.
I think by the end of the game, I did have the full armor for the full Havel armor set with the ring, and with we're getting close to what my build was when I originally beat this.
You did the full set?
Yeah, I think I had the full thing, because I went heavy into stamina, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Yeesh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good dodge. Good dodge. Oof. He knocked into his own boy,
Oh.
dude.
Got a second swing in there.
Oh boy. Oh no. Ah jeez. Ah jeez. You were locked in for a bit.
Yeah.
I stayed quiet because you seemed so locked in. All right, I'm tagging in. What is it to level up?
It was
Oh, it's not gonna
around
say.
12,000-ish.
Hey, buddy, come this way. Come this way. Yeah. That's right. That's it, main. That's it right there, main. Well.
Stabbed you midair.
Enjoy your complimentary damage from this spear. We're seeing two very distinct playstyles between me and Tim. Me, just don't stop for nothing. Consequences be damned. Tim, meticulous and deliberate. Alright, everybody lock in. We got this. Good whiff, good whiff.
Good whiff from everyone.
Come on in. Old Painless is waiting.
The giant just hanging out at the fog gate.
Locking in. Oh, is there the giant by the fog gate?
Nah, he backed off.
That's gonna cost me.
Not as bad.
Ornstein kind of helped me out on that one.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Oh. Oh, I would have dodged through that if this were Bloodborne rules. Oh boy. I don't know how I dodged any of that. Everybody hang tight, I'm gonna heal.
Alright then.
Everybody stay where you are, I'm gonna heal. Oh. Oh. It's like you try to find the opening to isolate one, and then the other is just not too behind.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to know what level I was when I originally beat. I'm going to look at our YouTube archive here. Because what are we, in this run, what are we, 58 or something?
Don't know. 45.
We're 45?
Can I make this work?
You changing the armor set?
Yeah, just trying to see what I can do. 153. guess this is better.
So I was at 49. It looks like I was level 49 when I originally beat this in the OG stream we did of this.
Okay.
We're not far off. We're pretty close to... In that big hall, isn't there some red eye orb or something as well? Cracked red eye orb.
Something. You can fight Lautrec in
Nope.
here?
Oh, this would have been where we got the Ring of Favor and Protection, right? If we didn't get it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have that tab open of Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby.
Good. That's for
Excellent.
your research.
Yeah, that's for later.
The giant wants to come through.
Garyuk, I just want to be part of the fun. Yo, boy.
Oh,
I thought that was gonna be a clean one on Ornstein's too.
could have gotten a little closer before doing that.
I remember there was one time I got Smo first, and then we had a giant Ornstein, and then that was not enjoyable.
Oh, I've done it. Oh, just one shot there.
Golly.
Yeah, I've done it myself, and it's definitely tougher.
Okay, I'm gonna burn some of our boss souls here. I'll hang on to Priscilla for the sake of if we want to make that scythe. Oh, I don't want to hurt Sunbro. Yeah, the cracked red eye orb was for something in there.
There,
Yeah, we're not
So
gonna
there
use
was a different
Spider Lady's
one.
soul.
there's a different one for that. I think it was like a black eye orb. I forget if that's something.
We're not gonna use the Iron Golem soul. Oh, maybe I should not have used Spider Lady's soul. Well, whatever. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Let's do endurance. And
Was leaning
before
on
I
that
leave
soft cap.
the soft cap, is that a Garfield emote?
Super
Oh,
Sonic.
it's Sonic from.
I don't know how you
Is
got
this
Garfield on it.
the true Team Sonic character. You know, I would not doubt that there's a Garfield Sonic fanfic out there. You can't say live and learn and not expect this.
I like your little tricky play of like luring the guy around the stairs.
You gotta give him the old Texas two-step.
The stamina bar is just about the same as the health.
Yeah.
Maybe more?
Maybe. Yeah, we need to look into the custom emotes, Tim, because I think I mentioned this to you. Even though we're 3 out of 4 out of the affiliate requirements, even though we've dipped below 3 concurrent viewers,
So we are
the
affiliate
fact
now.
that we did we do it? Did you
Yeah.
flick the switch? We
Oh, no,
got
no.
some custom emotes
No, I
going.
haven't done that yet. That requires entering tax information or something. At least for like the subs, the monetization part of it. I don't know if that's separate or not. So yeah, you could kind of just like go ham on one guy like this if you're lucky with that, with where they're placed. But more often than not, you're just kind of having to juggle both.
Oof. Everybody stay where you are. I'm gonna heal. Smoke! I gave you specific instructions, Smoke. Everybody stay where you are. Everybody
gonna
stay
get
where
there.
you are.
Good attempt.
That was I got Ornstein in a good spot there for like a good sequence. Can you technically backstab Ornstein?
Don't think so. At least I've never done it. If it is even possible.
Yeah, we need to get the Jeff Cringe emote in here for this for moments specifically like this.
The funny thing is about like when we get custom emotes set up, we don't have to worry about like lack of emotes because we already have so many.
Yeah, on the Discord.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could keep making new ones, but it's just like we already have a surplus of them.
Old of you to heal before the door in case that guy was behind
yeah,
you.
I was like a little worried that that would. I just. Camera not locking on.
I've noticed that the camera, if you try to lock on as Ornstein is thrusting at you, the camera takes a moment to be like, what are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
Did you just
Oh.
block that?
Yeah. Was that his like stab?
Oh boy.
Got blocked. The big man blocked him. Okay, at least I got a hit in.
I almost wonder if lock on is like not helping in the way that we wanted to for this fight because we got to keep an eye on both of them.
Yeah. It's just a bit more, you gotta get used to the claw grip, or not fully, but... Oh, he kind of got pushed away.
I feel like Ornstein is too tall to do the backstab on, now that
Yeah.
I'm looking at him.
I don't know if there are any bosses that you can backstab, now that I think about it.
I feel like you got this, Tim. Words of support. Positive vibes. Positive vibes at the sesh.
Dodged that thrust there.
I wonder how many no-hit runs have died at this specific boss fight.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, there's a lot of bosses where you could easily just... Oh. He's close. Get over here.
Oh no! Ooh, buddy.
Maybe I should have waited for him to come to me.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh, good.
I
The
don't know,
recovery
Tim.
time is just annoying.
There it is.
Taking a while to die. That's a good camera angle. Debris in the way. I like how when you flatten your friend, you become big yourself.
He's not that much bigger, right? I feel like Ornstein became taller,
yeah.
but
He is bigger, but not like... Not as much as Ornstein. Or it's not as noticeable, I guess.
4 Estus Flask left, by the way.
When are you jumping?
Alright, he's got a big old jump, right? Big old booty stomp.
Not that. Here it is. It's good to know that that staggers him.
Was that a running overhead?
No, just a running light.
Oh boy.
Got caught in
Oh
something.
boy. I think you just both tried to attack at the same time. I don't know that you actually got caught. Mesh.
It seemed like I got caught as well, but it's hard to tell. Oh, I didn't hit him. Okay, that did hit him that time. Oh, that hit. Clipped a little.
I don't understand how that one hit.
It's because when he hits the ground, it still shocks you. It's just barely though. That didn't want to be there. Trying to find a good spot. Good opening.
There it is. Thank you, Magic. Thanks for enduring, friends. Let's visit Gwendolyn while we're here. It's
Yeah.
Gwendolyn, right? The big old woman at the top of this. And I'm not being problematic, everyone. She's actually a giant woman.
Jeff being problematic.
She's no, please. This is not about body shaming. She is actually a giant woman.
Yeah, we'll do one there. Here you go, Jeff. Here's your prize.
I can't remember if there's a full-on cutscene here.
No?
Big woman.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere.
You can technically attack her, right? And then
Yeah.
it changes Anne Orlando.
I was gonna say, did you do that in your playthrough or no?
I don't think I did,
Okay.
but I definitely tried it to see what happens on my personal playthrough. Shoot her with an arrow. I mean, if chat's demanding we shoot her, I mean, we gotta give the people what they want.
Succeed, Lord, thou shalt
Really, we have a
reign
bow.
as eternal.
I don't know if we ever picked up a bow. Oh, there it is.
Okay. All right, we're doing it, Jeff.
Sure.
This is for chat. Well,
Oh, can you not aim down sights or aim down sights? Well, there we go.
where are we aiming?
Head.
You asked for this, Jeff.
Thou that tarnisheth the godmother's image, I am Gwendolyn. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou
Be
shalt
gone,
perish
foul
for the
monster is
spite
right.
of Anne Orlando.
She wasn't real. It was an illusion.
Does this change the monsters in Anne Orlando? Or is it just dark?
Yes.
We just make this place dark.
Kind of. Well, time to leave
Wanna-
here and never come back.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of a reason to come back this direction, right? Unless we're the Oh, I guess you could open the door up front.
Yeah, that's... There's dudes up in here that aren't normally... Oh, right, Yeah, see? You got these guys.
I don't remember who these are.
It's because we made it dark.
Uh-oh.
That camera.
Oh, is that one NPC going to be hostile by the other bonfire now?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't know who this guy is on the left. The camera does not want to lock on. This should be Tarkus, which we never actually summoned for this run.
Arcus he's by the Iron Golem fight, right?
Yeah. We have his armor.
Oh boy. Oh no, Tim.
He didn't even follow through. That's on him.
Are we the baddies?
Who could say? So we don't have the giants.
Actually, this might be more convenient then, if we don't have to deal with those giant guys. Who was the summon before Ornstein and Smo? Do you remember?
It was Solaire.
Was it Sunbro?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
gotta
awkward because
call-
you have to run up those stairs on this side. It's on that landing.
You gotta call him Sunbro. I'm not gonna know him by any other name.
Sunbro? Here's our the other guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a that's a
That
fat
was
roll.
yeah.
That is a chunky roll. Ah!
Such slow
might-
dodging.
That might be a good stopping point for this. We are at the hour-and-a-half mark near here.
All right.
We'll get past this loading screen and I'll get into a content creator mode here. All right, find a good scenic location to close. Find a good. You're gonna stare at a wall, aren't you?
Oh, because they're technically alive. That's why this is still here.
Is this multiplayer? Oh no, it's
No.
not multiplayer, but we're using Parsec to switch between controls between me and Tim. So we're alternating between every death. Oh, you know what? Actually, since you died, I can be in
Yeah.
control. Oh, what? By the way,
Yes.
Dustin, it's good to see you again. Dustin, I want to show you. Oh, hold on.
We're hackers over here.
Hackers?
Yes.
Dustin, I got a copy of Liberty City Stories since the last time we talked. So I'm hoping to get a Liberty City Stories run going because I don't know what stream it was a while back where we were talking about GTA game, and you mentioned GTA 2, and I tried to find a copy of GTA 2 like you can't really find. It's tough to find on something that. Here we go. Let's find here's a good spot to close it out. All right, everyone get into content creator mode here. Well, friends, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us on Twitch one of these days where we play a variety of games just like this one. And if you did join us on Twitch, we hope you have an excellent rest of your night. Well, Tim, we have completed our mission of beating Priscilla, but it wasn't me who did it. So once again, I am robbed of completing of completing.
We'll have to
the
run it
goal of
back.
beating- We'll have to run it back at some point. But friends, thank you for joining us and have a great rest of your night. Go ahead and kill the recording here, Tim. Let's see if we can